You know, we had to go with two bigs, you know, with Dre and Vooch out there, you know, something we rarely do all season, you know, and that's, you know, they played to their advantage. They took advantage of it, you know. Long gave themselves second chances to get shots up, and, you know, that kind of hurt us.
What do you think happened at the start of that game? It just seemed like you guys weren't moving the ball like you.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I hate to say it, you know, it's just, you know, one of those games, you know, where, you know, it felt like, you know, we had the right intent in our mind, but it just wasn't coming out with the output that we needed to be, you know, and we found ourselves, you know, fighting uphill throughout the whole game. You know, we made a couple pushes here and there, but, you know, give them credit. They played extremely well, played extremely hard, moved the ball, had us all over the place. You know, it was just, you know, one of those tough games for us.
What do you want your team to take away from this experience today?
I mean, just bounce back, you know. We're not going to play perfect every single game. You know, you can't go out there expect to win every single game you go out there and play, but understand, you know, learn from it. You know, now we got a couple days, kind of could decompress mentally, emotionally from it all, and kind of could refuel ourselves with, you know, with the family and everything, and get ready to play 2 days from now.
I mean, you've played a lot of tough games recently, close games, hard games against good teams. Did you just think that caught up to you guys?
I mean, yeah, it's just one of those games, man. You know, like I said, you know, we try to go out there and expect to win every single game, but, you know, reality, you know, sometimes luck not going to be on our side. Sometimes, you know, we're going to be a step slow. Sometimes you just got to give the other team credit that they play well, you know, and they play well without, you know, three of the best players. You know, you got to give those guys credit, move the ball, play extremely hard.
DeMar, I know it'd be hard to tell your body this right now, but a lot of people think that Christmas is when the NBA season kind of gets serious, at least. What have you learned from this team so far, and what does this team need to do at this point on the calendar?
I mean, we've been resilient. You know, it's been first part of the season, like, you know, I've said it before, was a lot of emotions, you know, a lot of frustration. And, you know, we dug ourselves out of that hole and found a positivity to lean on and kind of, you know, thrust ourselves towards the right direction. And, you know, we got to continue to do that. You know, understanding, you know, we just played these last few weeks we've been playing together, been playing amazing, the energy, positivity, everything's been there. Just come back 2 days from now and you know, feed from that and understand we can go into the new year's with a whole different type of, you know, outlook for this team.
Rebounding was like a big focus in the opening weeks of the season, and it felt like it got shored up a little bit. Do you feel like you guys have made the necessary growth in that area, or do you think tonight is maybe a reflection of still having some growth there?
I mean, yeah, we've been well, but, you know, not too often you know, they was forced to play big. You know, we don't, like I said, we don't see that too often. You don't see Dre and Vooch out there too often to be able to just help us kind of smooth out that rebounding aspect of the game. So, you know, tonight was just one of those, you know, weird games that was a first-time adjustment for us. You know, got to learn from it in case we in that position again, you know, and just build from it.
Do you feel like the last 11 games or so, like the ball's been really popping?
Yeah.
And, you know, at times, obviously, it can slow down. But do you feel like you have, as a group, kind of learned how to harness that a little bit?
Yeah. I think we got a good feel for it. You know, we executing better. We understand what we need to do, how we need to do it, when we need to do it, you know, and there's still things we still got to clean up. So we getting a lot better with it. You know, every single game is a process. Every single game is another way for us to find a different type of rhythm that's going to continue to make us better on both ends. So.
Thanks, Jake.